record. I know, I almost forgot to hit record again. Thankfully, it was only a few seconds in. Anyways, that was what I was talking about. And I am going to be making grilled cheese and tomato soup. Haven't had that in a while, like the classic childhood, and I have an idea for improving the recipe based on something I saw. Basically, the grilled cheese will be done on top of a mixture of a little butter and some garlic powder. Cook just enough to activate the garlic powder and then the garlic's flavors. Yeah, we moved over here. Let me just turn the sounds back on. Oh boy. Most of the fucking from what I'm seeing, most of the level shit I can craft in this game is actually for, you know, Heaven's Word of shit and crap weird with our hands. I mean, wasting and worthless. I'm keeping it just in case I need the, I don't know, I'll need that particular item, but I feel like I wasted my time doing stuff. So some of the stuff I pre-grinded I'm keeping because, like, I think I might need that in the short term. So, but some of this is getting dropped back into shit. Okay, did I do, I don't remember what these are. Anyways, I need to put some things back in here. Oh, that's right. That's a thing I was keeping to sell. How silly of me. Wait, was I? What is this crafted with? Yeah, this is an. Yeah, I was selling this. I don't know why I kept it. Okay, hold on. See when I want to price it. There we are. Oh wow, okay. I'll be put it for less than someone else. Okay, anyways, honestly, I'll probably be taking a quick break real soon. I'm out at 2 of these fucking things. I'm gonna put that there. I want to keep that in case I'll be used for it. If I don't, I'm selling it. Shit, I forgot one of my Damal skins. Those will probably be, I think those are good enough level that I can craft shit from it, so I want to keep it. But anyways, there we go. That gets rid of some more shit from in here. A lot of things that are in here are just things I already I haven't seen what I can assign from this venture. Hunting. Okay, buffalo nah. Actually, pudding flesh goes for good stuff, but I think this gets me better XP. Also, these stack. The 2 different survival manuals I got stack, and it is absurd. One of my guys is already at miner's already at 60. I'll take the mahogany log. Anyways, don't want. God, yeah, it's been a bit since I've gotten a good infill. What did I sell? Oh, does that mean I don't got any of those in there anymore? The Larimar I mined up went for a lot, and so did the Mithril set. It's not by the same person too, huh? The big bad bought my smithing gloves, and some of the Waver Wings I sold. Okay, well, I'm just gonna. Yep, hold on. Let me shuffle some things around. Amateur smithing robes, 5,000. Okay, first things first. Need to update that. It's always good when I'm getting rid of one of these because it makes more room. Valerie means do what I do and make a couple different things that you plan on selling over time for a nice steady cash flow. God damn it, I forgot to grab the other 2. I'm doing this now because if I don't, I'll forget. So despite the fact that this stream starts with the title of doing the Vanu quest stuff, it turns out a number rock, and I'll drop that electric one again. Oh, well, I'm at it. Mahogany. There we go. We're also going to do the next stage of the Moogles because today, just off screen, I managed to get them. It's good to know that the raw Larimar goes for a good price, though. I might just get a shit ton of that at some point. But yeah, I think I'm going to mostly abandon my original plan of making gear as I level up, just because it's not going to be worth it for until at least around near the time I'm finishing off the quest line. The Peachless quest, the monk quest line for Heaven's Sword. In which case I'll just, you know, take a stop and make myself higher in gear, then do the dungeon with my higher end gear and get, or not dungeon, but the final level. Yeah, I have one of these left because I was able to get my shit up. You know what? I'm just gonna put this one back on, God. But we got enough to do this, and I'm gonna hit up the Fufachu guy first. Well, no. I know I have this left, but I can always proc another one. I've got plenty. And once we get all these to 60, I'm not really gonna bother with them in for a bit. Until of course, I'm leveling these things up. Until, of course, I'm picking stuff up to cap my gear up. Why the fuck am I going? The place I want to go next, Camp Okuzundu. I've decided to make the idle share my teleport point just because it's got a summon mill I just need to walk to. Don't need to bother with a fucking inn. Yeah, I've taken doing these with Monk just to funnel the XP in, since I'm not going to do what I was planned. Unfortunately, I'm going to be taking a break and that kind of thing, and also probably cook my dinner. So, yeah, see, like it's gonna be. It's probably going to be, unfortunately, 30 minutes. I'll be able to stop in and check in once some stuff's cooking, but sorry. Yeah, I fucked up to that thing. I'm currently invisible. Let's start this quest up real quick, then I will. I'm just gonna start the quest. Holy shit, I guess I spent more time talking than I thought. Hello, last time has come to rescue. Hello, at last. Damn it, the voice didn't kick in. Hello. And last time it's time to rescue brothers come. Some do capture overly bold, some do spy like flood after rain sends a spore from his beaks after interrogation. Spike speaks of brother and says that one do plan to move him to Skycage, hanging Cromlock. Now, when you next this, so chance may not come again. Make haste to the Cromlock. Right, I think I can get over to Cromlock and then I have to go on break again. This is the only point where I'm currently cooking. I had to figure out where one of those things was gonna cook was. I thought I knew where it was, and it wasn't, so I was like, oh god. This is unfortunately going to be it's active food I have to cook, so I don't really have time to disappear. So yep, sorry, I don't have time to do this combat. I think I'll be back hopefully in a few minutes during another break moment where I can do just this and immediately move back to break. If not, then we'll be after the food's ready. Hello all, I fucked up. I had enough time to come back and do the combat. I did it, but I forgot to unmute. Womp womp. Anyways, I recently found a podcast for Warrior Cast, but damn, I'm not gonna say they're bad. I just wasn't able to get into it. Free guys popped up. Partly, I just didn't feel like, they just weren't clicking for me. Unhelped by some of the takes I heard the person who is familiar with this series express. They stare at and then can't territory around the Valley into lonely sky cage. Wait, while Slendervalley arrives, giving Vando hope to buy a shooting gun to rescue my brother. Shank's brother hangs below. Slendervalley, his voice calling out. But his cage cannot hold two Vando, even one is dainty at Slendervalley. I was like this butterfly feeling, so he was fast on her weight. Give brother his horn, and Slendervalley answers his call. How did they get him in there? On wings of steed, he rides the Haru before her. Hurry. Oh, I think I turned this thing off without realizing it. Oh, well. Before more Vando arrive. But, yeah, I forgot I did that too. And I forgot to turn it back. I didn't turn it back on. It was off when I came back. Oops. How did they get him in there then? Did they just take him in and then throw him off? The way the sky cages work is weird. His sister voice. The pitch fighting, and now another thing says, "Wait, what is the meaning of this?" Here's pitch fighting and sister's voice. Now another thing is. Hey, homie, what is this? Vanu is glad to have Vanu is glad to have such a skilled fighter on his side. And you say sister has a gift for me? When blown, these horns will emit a piercing tone that resembles the cry of the son-in-law fledgling, effectively summoning an adult trained rat. I mean, has been in disuse for quite some time. Kids, hold on, is this Luna rides son-in-law to freedom in your family? Come, Netherling. As much of a pain as cooking can be. Oh shit, I forgot I need to spin the wheel. Nothing like eating a good meal. Even when it's simple as this, I spiced it up with a new way because I've been wanting to for a while, and fuck that. Missing my chance to do it. So, both of them are just called Linu. If it involves getting up, I'm not doing it until we're finished here. Oh. Involves getting up in some way.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. What I did was I cooked it in, when I was cooking it, I used butter that I had mixed with garlic powder. Ooh, wrong flip. There we go. Sorry, we're getting these flips. There we go. Boom. And then I put some mozzarella I had for a while and wasn't being used for anything. And I sprinkle it on top. Basically, I got inspired by someone making grilled cheese with basically garlic involved, and was inspired by making garlic bread. And I'm like, okay, point between them, and it's great. Mixed with this creamy tomato soup. This is legitimately so fucking satisfying. Oh my god. Oh, that is the best thing when you experiment with cooking and it comes out so much fucking better than you thought. Oh, especially when it's ultimately a simple recipe. Something that takes a lot of work. This one's just time because I can't leave it alone for long. Sorry, I'm so distracted by this. It's so fucking good. Yeah, they're both famed Lino. Brother, big brother, and sorry, Lino Vano will not return to your sky cages. I was watching May. It's actually bad. Like, it was enjoyable to the point. When they got to that episode, the man's wife who had seen the show before, being unable to stop herself from cracking the fuck up. Again, this would, just imagine this with actual full-fledged chanting going along with it. It's in family. Just for moments to Lino Vano worry if it's a cage. The sea you say breeds more comfort than first strays of light at dawn. As Lino Valley escaped the Vanu for so long. It's an interesting naming scheme. I've honestly love to learn the naming schemes of family. I mean, clearly for them, the whole name is the whole identity, not just one half. And Vanu is for Vanu is for the man, and Bali is for the women. So, naming both your kids, as long as they're different genders, the same name, works fine in their culture. And if they get another one, then you have to come up with another name. But I don't think they even have first names. Because I also think Haru, she has strong ties to Tundu. If they grant the Gundu refugees on an island to rest far away from the Vundu. So even if Vandu do not risk troops approach on Vandu territory, but Vandu? I wonder what they intend. How no could Gandu Naki their chiefs return first? Make a prediction now could Vandu from there, our new home. Good shit, good shit. I'll be honest, seriously, folks. I am struggling not to pay attention while I've got this delicious food and I am hungry. It tastes really fucking good. I don't know how other people handle it, but what I do is I just toss the entire grilled cheese in and let it soak in the tomato. So good. So unfortunately, we're going on break again. Eating, and it's so hard to actually motivate myself to talk.
All right, we're done. I subsumed it all in a moment. It was fucking amazing. I don't know if it's just been because it's been forever since I did it. I was hungry, or my recipe, but God, that is just. If there's any tomato soup left in the pot, I might go for that later. Sprinkle some garlic right into it and just. Okay, right. Ugh, sorry about that. All right, let's continue the quest. Once we're done with gatherers, I'll do monk to 60, make it out and do its quest. But when it comes time for the last one, I'll upgrade my shit like I wanted to, and then we'll go do Dark Knight. Chief, turn the voice filter back on.
This one's taking so long. Chief. Son of May Zephyr winds blow away his back. Linavanu, son of Chief Ono, greet you warmly. Linavanu looks much like his father. It's many adversaries, but you are safe. That you are safe gives them hope. Believes that Lino leads Okagundu Naki to greatness. Okagundu, no building bears, their wrath. This peace, this offering, this both its power has tried lacking the strength or courage to face their enemies. Wow. First thing he does is start trash talking. This bounty, there's to insult our tribe. Let Lino speak. Understand against Vandu, and they take everything from his tribe, even turning friends against one another. The wrath, and Lino is free to think he likes about our choices. Let Lino speak. Understand against Vandu, and they take everything from his tribe, even turning friends against one another. Tribe choose a different path, and Lino is free to think he likes about our choices. Right to them, and for their tribe, only cowards give gifts to appease their enemies. Wow. Goddamn. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for these supposed cowards. Cowards, watch your words, Lino Vano. Brother, you embarrass us. It's yet from the Undu tribe. Without Undu generosity, Gundu remain help her mother. Brings shames, insults, it's our factors scolds. Son of Vanu, flooded with the passing moons. She is right. Son of Vanu, please forgive Lino Vanu's rudeness. So I understand reasons for doubt. Now let's move forward and build further upon this friendship our true tribes share. Our true tribes share. There we go. Sorry, I keep afraid to give him an older, because he definitely feels like he's the oldest Vanu around. The chief son of his under destroy Okadaku is but a matter of time. Gone to the Israel and affliction. What then does Chief Sono do? What then does Chief Sono do? When storm comes, and stutter and try to weather all safely through it. When storm clouds come, Chief just try to weather through it. I mean, it sounds like the plan is, hopefully by the time they find it, the Zundu are strong enough that working together with the Gundu are strong enough that they can work together with the Zundu to kick the picture of our tribes. Thinking others in Okadaki shared faith, some say that Zundu are weaklings for not opposing the Vandu openly. That they were seeing, but they must look beyond that. Not my freedom of truths, and the Vandu were cooking as well. They would hold all the islands and towns, all would answer their rule. Respect the others' understandings. The Vandu get a respect here for the benefit of most of our tribes. Plan to bring ties here in friendship. She has plans for Harvest World too. Speak with Little again when the time comes.
And there we have it. Turns out actually the brother was going to cause more problems being here than helping. Literally, maybe just as much problems as what he had. Chief Spruce has been completed. On the trees. You have to be some sort of miracle worker to get that thing to keep from fucking toppling over. I know you got one of those trees acting as a support, but it's not like you physically stuck it to it. Oh no, wait, you did, actually. Never mind, I see it now. It's actually got a couple of bit support structures aside from the main and strongest one. Plus, that seems to be too, but even if, again, it's feels weird to go, man, these do not look structurally sound when it comes to video game, but they don't. Okay, hold on, let me look up what I've got quest-wise before I take any more. Alright, there we go. Linu. What do you got for me? Nothing. Linu hears strange about nestlings of Okozundu. They are restless, swirling with stories of a ton of beasts of legend. Rides the wind with great wings and brings everlasting night. Yes, Professors. Thunderbird drives southern talons, same as with eyes, different beasts of beaks tell different tales, rage. The creature which cloaks sea of clouds and midnight shade. Might Nerling mention Okozundu to hear that sing tale and bring it back to Lino. Nerling asks about gloomy fog falling Wamo Vano. Mundo Vano. Lino explains Flume is his world. Leaving Okozundu. Vanu shamans. The old village. Filling courses phantoms. Okay, yeah, we know that one. We've not done these before, but I was mostly looking for increased interaction with him. He's a stupid dick, but... Alright, well, we got a quest here. I gotta figure out which one is it. Boo, 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 boo. Bow, 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 bow. There we go. But yeah, okay, now that we've got this cleared up, yeah. 2.6 is going great. I honestly don't know how much I was left in the game. Now, it's been a long time since I played it, but when I did play it, one of the big story baits was actually in it sectioned off. Sectioned off in a DLC that then got added to the story. Admittedly, it was one that wasn't as obvious that it was they cut out one of the story parts of the story and sold it to you. That's honestly one of my the biggest criticism I have for 2.6. I love the series, but it is absolutely an example of DLC done fucking wrong. And for Human Revolution, I mean. But frankly, the series has always had issues with stuff like that. Deus Ex 2 lost a lot of the things that, from what I understand, made people like Deus Ex, because they sacrificed it in the name of making it of it being built for consoles. I don't even know if that holds true for the world as shown in Human Revolution. It's possible that a Human Revolution is still small, still has all their city spaces be smaller than the equivalent from Deus Ex. Human Revolution had that. I remember there was a DLC scrambled with Mankind Divided. Okay, there's one each. Hell. Okay, I'm swapping out mounts. Mostly for the increase. It was over here. I forgot it was over here. This will give me something. I don't know. Okozundu totems. Unfortunately, I did not finish editing yesterday's stream, or not yesterday, Sunday's stream, and that's on me. I need to finish that before I even start the next one. I usually like to have it started and majorly done by the time of the next stream, but okay, makes sense. I'm the one reporting to him now. Right. Hey, you. Ain't it gotten great, D&D? finally got my access to my level 2 spells, the side effects of multi-classing, and I wrecked face. I was allowed to choose where I started during the initial sneak attack round or combat we were doing, and I got close enough to hit, wipe out the enemy's healers with a single shatter. Shatter's a level 2 spell. It does 3d8 thunder damage in a 10-foot radius. It makes basically it's a loud fucking noise that fucks you up. Even if they succeed their saving throw, it just means they take half damage. Unlike a lot of things where they instead take none. But even better, the group each acquired a boost from in-plane in-universe high-end creatures that causes every attack, no matter what, except for the party's primary warlock. That's because of the how they're involved. Their stories involved with the main quest. And but yeah, I ended up getting the poison one. I was aiming for thinking about taking the one themed elementally on darkness, but someone else got that. Most of the elements are based on the different types of damage you can do in D&D, but like one or two of them is like just a actual classical elementals. Light and dark. Earth got combined with force. So my next pick would have been lightning, but that got nabbed too pretty quickly. Ironically, by the cleric, you'd think would go for light. But I made it so my character was less of a good guy and was now more of a con artist type character, because that's really how I built them without realizing it. My second character, I'm allowed to make mistakes like that. And I'm like, no, I actually outright had the character ask in the universe, how does the light feel about being conning people? I don't like it. Right, nope, that one's not for me. The good news is we're only going to have to do 3 quests, the Moogles. Or 1 quest, really. The one we turn in as soon as we're done with the ASQ. Actually, hold on. No, one more. We have one more low ASQ rank up before Louis time to. One more cocoon. Of course, it metaphorically hatched right before I killed it. This from actually sort of reminds me of how I was watching a silkworms, someone who was raising silkworms, and how because of much like how we did dogs, cats, and all that science, we've changed how the species work so that silkworms actually have a lot of silk moths and such have a lot of issues due to well, exactly what they are. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead. And that barely gave me any experience. Damn it. Heal, 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 heal. Okay. Defender. Granny, distract this fucker. Ooh. Damn. Also made a clip I really liked during my last 2-sec stream. It was real. It was real good. Some of my favorite type of clips to watch. favor walking into mines without realizing it. Even funnier, I knew they were in there from the previous day, and then I had forgotten about them when I had actually gone around hacking open the room. I just hacked it open after a couple of tries, walked in, died, and reloaded, and had to hack it all over again. Wow, wow. Bow, 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 bow. Towering undo. Talk about I did nothing. Hey, flying beasts of thunder that can attack nestlings. Scratch that's right. The thing knows that this show of fighting spirit. Invite does not satisfy it. Professional will cloak him shade forever. Yes, kind of on a regular shade for help, but he believes this thing's not. Baby's feathers do not stir, even though their feathers bite us on tails in. You know, masturbating feathers, but they look strong fish. This mighty dance, maybe great flying beast becomes full like storm cloud filling with rain. I take you east to northeast of Zundu. It is always weird that if you manage to kill something much stronger than you, you don't get a lot of XP for it. Right here, we saw it here when playing in the sun. Wait and see. Sure. Alright, admittedly, if you don't know what those fucking things are, I can totally imagine why you'd assume it'd be a bigger threat than it is. I mean, they do belong to the Legion, so that's actually still a pretty big threat. These fights still out of their state, they're biting. The only place I is there is come. We'll take that thing to another place. I don't know what happened to it. It was my last 14th stream, but I was given a gift of 5 unopened. The person who got it didn't know the true value needed, and the person they bought it from, $20 for 5 commander decks unopened. Now, the smart money-making idea would have been to resell them. One goes for 50 new unopened, one goes for almost 100, one almost went for 60, 40, and I think one's for 30. You could have made a lot of money. But I actually play the game, so I don't look at it as, ooh, money-making opportunity. Like, ooh, these look like look fun. Of course, the other one that looks slightly to me is the one I'd make the least from, so it's probably gonna get played too. And if I don't like them, then I'll sell them. We got Kara. Does that thing bring onto eggs? Yep. I'm so glad I got this command on my thing for making clips. It's a lot better than the command I had via OBS for such a thing. Because I could only really click that once a fucking night, and then it would stop fucking working. It made it hard to want to bother. I'll take care of that, then go down for the bird watching one. Yeah, Nintendo has really screwed the pooch with how they're handling Switch 2. I don't care that, if you actually compare prices, games used to be more expensive. Yeah, but see, the amount of money hasn't increased as much as it should between then and there. So it doesn't fucking matter if the price of making games has increased. And the fact that, if you think about it, it's not that much of an increase from how it used to be. In fact, it's less if you go to inflation. It doesn't fucking matter. Most people just don't have the fucking in them to buy it. Like, flatly, I don't have as much problem with the console's price. So I absolutely think that the fence someone put it. Well, if it wasn't more expensive, a whole bunch more expensive, How would people know? No, what would anyone think it would be worth buying? Which is stupid. The answer is it hasn't been long enough that the tech should have increased in price enough. Outside of, you know, the big thing that happened. That's really all. You can credit that for the price increase, but it's not about quality because the old one, the reason you need to buy a new one over the old one is because it's new and can do more stuff. But, well, the way technology works, the reason why it exists is because it got cheaper to make something like that new, that can do new stuff. But with the price of those games, I'm tempted to say fucking just get a Steam Deck. I can play shit on the go with that instead. It's also fucking never period. Which is a shame. I did want it. And some things it would be worth it to do. Like, look, if you were replacing your Switch, I think that that's been broken or something, buy a Switch 2. The games that won't work for it will be rare and far in between. Generally speaking, you're not, I guarantee you, most people aren't after those games for a Switch. If they are, just get your Switch. But otherwise, yeah. But if you're, you know, your Switch still works, then don't. Spend me. Here we go. I just didn't see it before on the map. Honestly, I think I need to get up and just do some stretching and such anyways. So I'll take a short, probably 5 or 6 minute break. See if there's any food left. Do some of my stuff I like to do to jolt me awake when I'm feeling just a little bit tired. And then, we'll get back into it. Boop, boop. Beep, 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 beep. Once we get to actually doing story stuff. But until then, hi, I'm back. It feels like I cheated you out of some time of this, so I moved time on the one thing back. Nope, it was all gone. Unfortunate. It wasn't even so much for the fucking hunger. I'm not really that hungry. I'm still a little hungry, but that's fine. It was mostly a matter of flavor. So what's been uploading? I've been sending out rifle number of scuffs that. Oh yeah, we've done this. Oh, sorry. Hand me it. God damn it, I keep fucking misclicking. Not that bad, but still it's annoying. It wastes some of my shit. Right, I'm going. Alright, that's right, I need to go actually fight these guys. Yeah. I'm probably not going to be completely caught up with, honestly, editing videos. I mean, I might, until much later this week. Unfortunate. Later, the Ratchet and Clank randomizer. I'm tempted to actually play that. If not on stream, but I definitely think I'd want to do one on my own. You know, game series I'd love to stream if I could get past the fucking control issues. Quest for Glory. The story of those games looks great. I actually like the graphical look of it. It's charming. But I would sooner stop streaming than stream Quest for fucking Glory. Actually, hold on. I hate text parsers. I know there was a, hold on. I looked something up and now I've just discovered that it's possible to play versions of these games without the text parser. And my enthusiasm just shot through the roof. I just had an idea, and I wanted to check it out. I blame the speedrunning videos for making the series seem more and more interesting. It's just, I hate text parsers. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a game where the primary control mechanism is nearly entirely via typing commands. I hate it. I actually hate it. It is such an unfun way to control a game. I get why it came out. It allowed you to do creative game building before, you know, mouses were a thing. It made actually playing the game fucking fun for the most part. Because even then, a lot of those things would do things like make it so that you had to control which way you were going via typing in north, south, east, west instead of, you know, left, right, up, down, and it's just not a fun way to play a game, especially a game that is ultimately a point-and-click game. I'm fine with it being used for the occasional puzzle or something, but the primary mechanic of getting point A to point B is... Like, because I remember that saying stuff for the Quest before it goes real interesting places as the series continues. And I believe there was a big thing where you could import your save from the last game and keep your character progress, because Quest before was also partially an RPG. And you could have special endings that are only lockable because you were carrying over your progress from each game. Interesting. It's not fun. It's not fun to play. Or fun looking. Oh, fuck you. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. I guess they really didn't. Okay, sorry, yeah. That's just honestly super fucking great that that's a thing. I'm actually enthused for that. Still not high on my Let's Play list, but now it's something I actually want to play. I got put off because, like, there was a game series I'd heard at least decently good things about being a game to, I don't know, give a crack at playing every now and again, and I got a bunch of them for free. And I was like, oh, okay. And then turns out it was another text parser series, and I just, nope. So it actually might not have to be. I didn't really think about that one too hard. You. Mugson. Play around the mug vendor camp. Could you?
Where could she be? Where could she be all day, Yaru? Since I discussed how to begin building the statue for you, that sort of thing, you could pull. See what he has to say.
Oh, if me who's referring to. Oh, how good of you to join us. How good of you to join us. Once I'll do this is a friend, think of it, I'll just go, here he is now. Being so present to summon here, do you require my strength once more? Yeah, we would avail yourself your legend thanks to all of our work so far has been brought to us to sign them on. Thanks to your stout wings if we have little hope of success. No, thank you, so don't understand my eyes, my friend Cheryl. No task is too large for me. Oh wait, no task is too large for me. I forgot I was doing with his voice, sorry.
I knew we could touch on your spot. Cool. Then we got to work on our situation and the statue gets by going bursty.
A monument to friendship and peace. Time when the two tools are working with more regular I believe they are more than ready to rise to the challenge. Like we were ready to build a statue of what exactly? There should have been custom idea, Mugson. Unfortunately, we have no pictures or stories, no reference to which been based at home. We only know it stood more than 1,000 years ago, during the age when dragon and man lived together. I think I have some ideas. It was probably based on those Saint Shiva ones with the dragons and so on. Live together in harmony. Could it be a Koopa tree in the North Clamo? No. Do not be Mugson. The dragon and man, brother once told me many such comes used to dot the land. Oh dear, I must say, I had much to thought which further could have been developed upon, which at the time must have seemed unbreakable. How were they posed? How many were there? No such ways to draw inspiration from. Do any survive down below? But for them, I proved it for sure. Unfortunately, there are still those who think simply glimpsing such image could be grounds to accuse one of heresy. However, there might be another way. Yeah, that's not surprising. Things have not shifted that much. Our mutual friends, similar to generations, should have they've seen at least a few of their idols during their cease struggle. Oh, however, there's much work to do here, but when I asked you to join this guard, and then handle if you can part with an idol, I have come and see what oblige your request. For that you send him this letter, I'm going to shove through. to adequately convince him. Come on, us.
And one of us while I was away. What do we do? Continue our stonemasonry practice?
My dear monks are perfect aid. Speak with Mogul and ready stone we will use with statue. Oh, dear, play help monks with these. Alright, I shall begin drawing up plans for such face. Well then, look forward to meeting again. May we all return with good news. It almost looked like I was missing a hand there. Wait, no, I don't want to turn that in yet. Well, we'll turn this quest in and actually grab two other things here real quick. Well, actually, only one. Because, wait, no, the Skyfisher guy is here, too. Is he? No, he's not. There we go. Run! Oh, run. Oh, hey, we haven't even talked to these characters, most things. You are too here, my friend. This will staying the ether generates come. He'll be long and trying, but Sharix will not rest until it reaches its end. And I shall walk with him every step of the way. Don't see some notes. Not with my powder rent. No, like that, yeah, or sometimes which my reach is limited. Put up inside in Terrason's elegant hand. Don't hesitate. Here's the figures of question were taken lawfully from their midst. No, let's get a dark shadow and our blights which should never return. And our current I anticipated, but not expect less from the Lord of House Dinsmale. Keep forgetting Harrison is the Lord of Dinsmale. Huh. Yeah, Harrison's actually really cool. Because of it is with the hammer and chisel. Oh. Okay, it's not that I forgot, it's just the game hasn't told me yet. Formerly Count Harrison D. Dinsmale, although he has long since stepped down, he still does not scruple to intercede in various affairs. And to swing a sound, I see no harm in following his plans, speaks my man Van Canet. He will provide you what you need. Yeah, yes, I believe one should do. They all say to me, dreadfully ugly, that I suppose there's no accounting for taste. Let's go hit the mines up. Let's go hit those mines up. Look at the getting notes. Oh, that's hilarious. Useful, but a hilarious look. I didn't even know that existed. That's great. Just menacing minor eyes is great. Dama skin vest. These ones should surpass what I'm currently wearing, I think. Silver de la Bra. Look up the mountain here. I covered in gathering notes hidden. I had that job for you and you alone. Professor, I was just looking for you. Come on, where do you find the quality titanium? Back to Vinian, house for them to take the man in a new offense against the Vinians alongside the Temple Knights. It's a risky, but then they need the best to get a steed. Won't blunt against dragon scale. The nominal stand Vinian claws. No metal just won't cut it. Bring back titanium, just feed them, it's only metal they'll serve, and they need a proper reserve. Come on, so do you happen to know where we might find a good living, or you don't ask a thing I'm prepared? Here, this is the sample of titanium. I'll take it to a good master, see if she can't tell you anything. I actually I think I've already mined up titanium. I think I have it. Pretty sure I mined up some titanium. Don't remember if I have it on me, though. I might have put it up for sale, like a dunderhead. I was doing that with the dark chestnut I have on me, the dark chestnut logs, but I went, you know, that might be what I have to go give in to be a, Bam 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 bam. Harrison, I got your shit. You returned what's ended up willing to oblige your request. Heretical statue depicting Hace, Falga, and Shiva. Yep. I know exactly what it would be. This is an object of heresy and untold evil. Seems harmless enough to me. I know this will excellent work, friend. I wrote this so the simple epistle would sway a man of his standing. Then let me know it's for the I'm Tarleson Dedum, sir. I swear I'll come to my house. I'm happy to say my son down to live but at least leaving me to spend my days as I please. I have to say busy, of course, and our products here have been a boon in that regard. Do not think this is some whim born of bitterness. No, so much to live my toilet years, but yourself a trustman. It was built upon the foundation of mastery. Mastery of wood, steel, and stone. From a young age, I strove to learn things to my father less. Until so straight my hand inches of her quill and parchment. Practice I pulled down of his house, his tools and his wits and his wiles. No struggle for glory and prestige. In the months blend years, my days and hours of faith to half forgotten memory. Next thing I raised my son, teaching them not of the joy of crafting, by improving my knowledge of it to others. By trying to alleviate that regret. Oof. Craftsmanship is what made your house Dimsmail, but you didn't pass it on to your kids, too focused on the thing that you had to do at the count. I'm sorry to hear you didn't succeed in that. Pass that along. Surely, thank you for listening to this old man's ramblings. Now let's return to the Asakan. The section must be built perfectly suited to your skills. There must be polished and a sheer sheen if it's to be heard. Then I would have you make the materials required to do so. So it's with it that shall provide you with the arts you require. Lead work to magazine and we shall make use of it at once.
Oh, you see them made those two sons, come on. You wasn't made my valuable, but I didn't really do my duty to set you sleep. Well, I need this.
Let's go. Statue supplies. In erecting the statue, I will stand as a monument of friendship. Man, I have this shit for days. Where is? I think it's time I. Oh yeah, that's right. I was talking about that FM Fullmetal Alchemist video I watched. Yeah, it was enjoyable early on, but then the one guy's to some degree, but pretty much every episode could be summed up as this show has humor in it. This show has lightheartedness in it. This show has characters who can be kind of goofy, and also communicated with too much BS about fucking Hughes, and I just went nope. See, the funniest thing, I watched a reaction before where someone who hated Hughes in it, and that was fine because but they hated Hughes because they thought he was untrustworthy and regretted it, whereas. The best has to be the one I just saw. I haven't even watched the full series reactions at that point. I skipped ahead because I heard that he had one person who was giving huge shit, and then they ended up with egg on their face, and the others poking fun at her for doing it in the reaction, and that honestly it was really funny. Like in a scene that usually makes everybody who watches it cry, everybody laughing because of what happened is great. Just classic, fantastic stuff. All while the person is trying to melt into her chair.
Not so soon. That could work with such haste. And again, recurring occurrence with finding out so small feet. Yeah, they'll do percent in though. So this will be a great use to work. I can pull my palm. Couple. Oh wait, no. This is the wrong guy. Yes. Whoops. Thank you, my argumenters are grateful for all your help so far. So much just a little bit more. I haven't finished it. I see what you made. Come on. Surely I noticed that this time going, but there will surely be an art to quality of our work. No, that's all that's left. Build. There we go. Their own take on the Shiva Dragon one. We've done it. Come on, can you feel it? This will be how the landlord scholars felt the moment they built the plaza ages ago. Oh, going by direction will be. Shiva looks a little goofy there, so I don't know if that's little.
But maybe it's actually supposed to be in a just slightly different style. Once how pays your work? It's too difficult, simply say so. I shall return you to home before I raise this place to the ground. Yeah, I think I arrived on our time. Such is plate. I think even more resistant than was before. Behold! I gotta admit, the glowing stuff underneath it adds a lot. Never mind, it wasn't as much. I've not seen this statue in a long time. Yes, it is as it was. Almost. Great Attribution has promised I shall leave you be. Continue in peace. Almost.
Almost. Adequate. How would you say that? Well, now they're gonna want to respect it. Craftsmanship. Boop, 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 boop. Craftsmanship. Na, 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 na. It's trying to figure out what's wrong. That was great, but if the client says it's adequate, but not the best. Yeah, but the statue has been erected, and everyone is. And the next about the within New York State, we call them bus descriptive words to suggest otherwise. Yep. Technically, they've finished doing everything they need to. It's just not right yet. And now everyone is too much of a fucking artisan to dare leave it unfinished. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Yep, and at that we're out of these. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go to the miners. Well, actually, no. The first thing I'm going to do is actually go and talk to the, wrong one. One guy. Try to get some of this, cloth mats I've got out of me. Body stuff. Actually, give me a few minutes, but I need to take a short break. I know this one's been filled with a lot of breaks, but eh.
Heyo, I'm Beak. Mostly it was just me getting up and getting it. Also, I did some minor things to jolt energy up, which in this case involved briefly lifting a weight. I find just when it comes to exercise, just a little bit can be invigorating. A lot of it can be exhausting. So stream-wise, just a little bit of lift, little bit of lift. Oh, that's right. I did. I haven't gotten any collectibles yet, but I did run into a collectible node. The equivalent of legendary nodes for Heaven's Sword, and clicked on one out of curiosity, and I got how it worked, everything, and honestly, I want to do it. Collectibles in the way they are, they absolutely deserve to be done on stream. The first time. So, yeah. Hello, I've been expecting you, hello. Hi, Mrs. Major told me everything and more besides. While the penetration was impeccable, lettering is so tiny that Lopez tried to make out the letter is to be delivered to that a loop lop is required to make out that the letter is to be delivered to Rotulon. He's one of these adventurers killed my friend. I've been informed the pigeon comes not from me, but a friend, Bazel's name. He's been upon this occasion of settling the sea of clouds. Yes, will take you for an extended period of time. You'll have Sonate established outpost there, and then they seek to make the place self-sufficient. That's my friend. They call it various crops slash relatively mixed at best, and that's where you come from into the picture. I'd like you to send you along the veil once. Issue in the calling upon us. Let's find a way to circumvent the bureaucracy. Oh, no, I'm already a guest of House of Thames. I can go pretty much wherever I want, really. Then, your entry was not an issue from the first, however, where the missions will be put in the company. Anyway, I'm waiting the game to play tonight. I'm waiting to show to see if I know. Well, I think. He's not sure how to feel about this. Suits I should let you know. Look for you at the Ace Right Plaza. Yeah, got it. I'll see you there, Hara. He even comes with traveling bags and everything on him. Oh. Hold on. I just talked about collectability, and here we go. Why did you turn off? Annoying, but whatever. This is probably one of them. Fuck you. Damn it, I got excited for finding a thing. Like, it's legit more than it seems. TLDR, they all have little blurbs under them. And they have fun with making some of these, so... And I remember seeing stuff like this before, I just kind of forgot about it, so... I went here prematurely. Whoops. That's lame. Lame of me, but still. Alright, Basil. I was calling him Basil, but yeah, no, this is Basil. You're Basil. Must be doing some nonsense. Let's say your retainer's quite a character. My retainer, huh? You know, you had to wait for a better part of a bill. Now let's say anyone else, I'm your retainer. I don't think he realized that. It's her, and your library retainer as well. I'm Basil. Thank you for liking a long journey to Ishgard. Some ways to go, to be sure. And I'm sure you've told of a lot to keep close up. I'm surprised being brought in by this ship. I'm trying to change that. Unfortunately, my ventures into farming haven't been the results I'd hoped for. There's no who never reached Sheffield, and I'll be turning our abundant knowledge skill on both. In case you're wondering, I haven't any work for you just yet. Today's a meeting great as well. I gotta speak rest. I'll send you word by way of your trusty retainer. And that trusty retainer that's been in, I show you all your missions that play. Anyways, now then, and best be getting back to my work. I look forward to seeing you again. So that came Cloud Top. Okay, maybe he didn't hear her say that. Hey, shall I wait for words from her there? Please come by whenever you have some moments for a busy schedule. These are really fucking good. Babe. Yeah, next on is Parker, blah blah blah. Tree was right. The better character to mature tree ever push. Yeah, further improving my shit. That's been really handy. Getting level 5 shit and so on and so forth. We're good. So, Molas has received word of a task from Basil. Perfect timing, Harold. What is right from Basil now? I'm gonna go. This meeting comes cat. Let's go at once. Oh, it's Tushkinoko. But when I do too good here, when it's all the freezing cold and being a reptile of some sort. Oh, no. Squish, 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 squish. Yes, it was funny of me. I felt it was funny to do that. I don't care if anyone else agrees. It was kind of funny to just make those sounds from deliberately running through the pumpkin patch. Thanks for coming on such short notice. You I think cops would thrive in this environment. Our insurance will crop is straight up puppy named to the elves. Patiently feeding, cultivating it. That's great. That can provide a lot. It's not perfect, unfortunately. Anything else grows that's viable food source. It says me with the ratio wind to earth aspect each up here. Taking over the former, you see, and hardly in the latter. See the law. I'm sure my character has some idea of that, where to go about that, but I don't because, you know, I could make guesses about, you know, what I think would be important. Mostly tropical stuff based on how this place looks, but it has to be something that can survive having its stems completely blasted with strong winds. Now, in case you're interested, but the only other thing I worked out, and these aren't the same as we have in Corsus either. The teeth come to us from Grenania, from the Varnis Guilds. And as we give them a try, and lo and behold, of like weeds, strange things that you have in it. And usually the only fit for chocobos, what little I'm going to doesn't make up for the shortfall of supplies. Well, at least it covers your chocobos. We're to keep fitting together, so we need to find more crops that grow instead of outgrowing them as soon as possible. We'll soon be something on bird fodder. It's all like that's been one quality is the most critical. Hardiness to elevation. See, in that case, match up plants named highland regions. This place isn't cold. You need something that can handle it. Ah, that reminds me. Between having seen wild onions under Indian forelands. Cyclops onions are called, and a fancier chance of calling them if we see they might make a welcome addition to our rations. We have them bring them me tin ball. Speaking of growing onions, I am. Real life. Onions and garlic don't require a shit ton of work compared to other plants and a few other crops like that, you know, as well, but like, why did I teleport over here? I don't know. I just automatically did it, but I don't care. I have one of my fucking land things to go get. Fuck you. Yeah, let's get out of Midgard Summer's ass so I can actually see where we're going. There we go. Yeah, okay. Rarefied Abalanthian spring water. Binary shamans collect spring water to make the paste they apply to their beaks before rituals. Some Binary shamans are very, very particular about their spring water. When they think of one's opus must flow unimpeded, one cannot skimp on the conductive component of one's ink. These ones aren't too funny, but some of them are, and it's just the little details of world building actually get out of these ones. So, here we are. We need to get a high score to get it integrity. Here's a this is a chance to get a done affected, determined by scrutiny. Checkbox include defective of scrutiny and estimates. I don't think I have scrutiny yet. Whatever the hell that is. Wheel spin. Do I just get to 1,000 and then that gets it to me? Have I actually get it? Intuition rate. Collector's intuition. Bonus to collect on your perception rating. Okay. 11% bonus. Hey, delayed I was lifting. Oh, this. I'm stupid. Click this. Ah, none of these actually need to be on the bar, I think. I don't have those. I do have this. I am going to increase. Effect is determined by your perception rating. I think what I'm going to do is... use this and then this. That is a strong boost. Oh, well, it had a potential to be stronger. But... boop, boop, boop. From here, just try to use this to increase the collectability to enough that that it'll be safe to have it. All right. Collect. Got it. And that tells me how it works. I'll keep anyone that looks interesting, like it might provide interesting world building stuff. Or it's just stupid and funny. Because a lot of these can, in fact, be stupid and funny. Yeah, I thought it would be something else. Oh, well. Wait, what? Oh, okay, I'm just supposed to go there, independent. Okay, I'm done. Dravanian Forelands. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and hit up San Olda and give the one thing to the one guy first. Well, one gal. Wait, no, teleport didn't do it. Actually, hold on. Have I been started using that piece of equipment that was the reward for, yes, I did. Wyvern Skin Jerkin. And it's gonna do the gathering equipment I can make is good. That's the shit I should have been making. Crafting is still out there before it's worth bothering with. Hey, I think I got the stuff to make that, honestly. Make the rest of this Wyvern Skin gear. and remake all the stuff high quality, or just ignore it and just make higher quality shit. Fuck it. It depends on whether or not I need the XP. Oh God, side feels like an age since we last spoke. Tell me how you enjoying the prospect. So I tell larger for the guide for finding larger deposits. More time is this? Oh, I didn't know I never just come to visit with me. Oh, working no play for the Guildmaster. Oh, hey, it's my goalie. Let me talk a little about that. There's something to miss about this symbol. Yes, symbol. Work, it's not like you think I'm constitute you. Fine, and take it. You're gonna need a vocation to find one of these, yes? Thing is, that seemed the same amount before. Just back when it was a little more in a cub. Someone brought to a cub. Someone brought into father for the hunter who found it while working in Dravinian Forelands. Didn't like for, but you're gonna tell you this. The symbol, I'll spin image of that one. You were looking so closely, by golly. Now, PK didn't tell me that, or instead it was extremely poor, and if the hunter found it in the Dravinian Forelands, it may well be in there. The hunters may have just found it by chance, but I got to see you can dig up. If you do find a vein, maybe it'll help settle my debt to you. You do owe me for saving your father's ass. And I'm gonna hit here up and give the fish to the guy. I don't know why I had to say it that way. Maybe I just like saying fish. Sorry about that, folks. That one's a bit worse than usual. This bit's gonna get cut in post. Absolutely. It's annoying enough of bullshit. I absolutely cannot have shit like that just playing. Utterly baffling. I get YouTube videos and such, but shit like that just popping up? No. News? Not even like it's attached to a YouTube channel or anything. I deliberately open up a private session just to make sure it's, easier done. Nice and self-contained for the stream. Utterly baffled. Right. Utter stupidity on my part. Right, I need to switch to fish. Sure, I keep forgetting to, because that's stupid crap. Oh, it's playing again. Fuck off. Yeah, it just apparently it was playing fucking whatever. I don't know. I found ice fixes in the go again holding. Yes, let's cross the Black Rhine Ridge. Only there, right in the caught. 2 ice fixes. Go down to catch tree. I'm not telling you how. Good, let's get the fuckers out of the way. Haha! Yes, it's everyone a beauty. How do you like that, Rihanna? Who's laughing now? Oh, you made my record. Alright, I bet you're very efficient with me. And try to get it done and tell me. Hey, well, I'm able to find, so it's wonderful to meet you both. I was the only one who spent her day traveling around, taking on what jobs I can feel my fish habit. There's at least 2 more Epicureans in the world. So you realize England attic, yeah, right now. You can tell us the tales what set off fish fancying hot flutter. I was just thinking of you. You should have a word, that's all. Now, I don't know if there's any truth in the tale, but there's a certain story going around the tree, and he might find interesting. Well, there's a turtle hunter who found a wounded fish on the shore of the sea clouds. He's a Moogle spirit, known to fishermen and tell him over at the Meta skies. A hook which would slip a hunted rod lying outside. Pick up the rod and free fish for the 50 did so. Give them and Sven slipped away in the island above the clouds, knowing where he was, so heading home. Lying in the clouds while he waited rescue. Well, he was fine, he was pulled up a strange fish covered in spines. He had enough of the they spelt help in Cloudkin. Spotted by a passing airship, and the fellow was saved. Well, what do you think? Go ahead and tell it to the midnight story, but I got a funny feeling there might be more to it than that. I can't stand channel on those. Next one. Dude, why don't you go and have a look around the sea of clouds? If you're lucky, you might catch a few of these fish yourself. I don't know why I fucking waved back. Probably could just struck me. Oh, well, I think I might have over there. Used to harvest them for the poison, so much so they drove them to extinction. Oh, so I thought. Until now. Here, I'll take some of these. Someone used to bait the hooks with these red balloons to catch those fish. They are still around. The chance of it haven't changed. Among spending lives in the sky, but they make their nests in the earth. You want them. A friendly bonus reminder should be able to dig up some for you. But anyway, thanks for the day. You'll lose them again. Oh, that kind. I don't think I would ever live down. I'm actually so it. See you again, Haru. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, he outright recommended to go fish some other fish. Man, okay, now cloudfish. Nah, nah. Okay. We'll turn in the sample and talk to this guy for our next mission. Maybe they'll all take me to Drevinian for lunch. For lunch. Okay. You two have to have some sort of quest attached for you. No fucking way you don't. I don't know what it fucking is, but I will find out. Hell fishing, what? The reward is I can fucking fish in lava. I love that, the fantasy game bullshittery. Dark chestnut fishing rod. Oh no, here's what I want to say. I'm sorry for the sunny of that morning, but I could ask you a favor. That girl later, the one you've been the fishing at, she sent me a saying she needs an experienced thing of the common fisher out of a spot of hot water. She wanted to get her hand on a little trick thing over and drilling her. She didn't go into details, but it seems there's some problem cropped up that only a massive fisherman can solve. That's why I've got some business of my own to attend. That's going to give me on the table for foreseeable future. Sorry dropping you after this. You know my late what's going on? Ugh. None of those hunters work out the last with the Bavarian Farlands. Oh, they got. Thanks for taking this one to me, how I won't pass on my suspicions random, hunter. Professor, have you found out anything? Trunk has to be a guide to finding a larger deposit. We went there. Then the deposit's like to be in the chokeable force. Hunters don't leave the area for fear of dragons. Of course. Hold on, I need to. Okay, sorry about that. Coughed and my entire throat got just a little bit rougher. Of course, it's a small one, but oof. Of course, he chokes out in a proper load. Too late, I'm on the bedtime. Time to summon the lad. Time to summon the lads. We'll see you in the Chocobo Forest, Professor. Hold on. Like, I'm pretty sure I know what you're fucking after. Light kidney ore. Oh, I must have put it up for sale. If I haven't sold it yet, then it's for sale. If it's still there, I'll go ahead and take it. Nope. Oh, yeah. Not what I was looking for. Sale history. Oh? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, did I toss it out or something? I'm dumb. Also, since I'm here, it's all part of the menu. I swear, sometimes all it takes is me clicking it and it. There. Misclick. Oh shit, I keep forgetting I have this new mount thing. I'll use that eventually, but right now. Not right now. Xanthos, the Seed of Legend. Oh shit, I think I got that from, do I have Odin Source? I think I might have Odin Source. Dravinian Forlands. Hail feather, away we go. Take care of Fisher first, because this one's literally right fucking here. Ah, no. You know what? There we go. So here we go. To make a fine sentence though. See, I have this prior commission to craft the fisher rod. No, that's not my penmanship. See. It's such a nice dark chestnut branch. Could make a perfect bow. But the joke is the guy wants it for making a fishing rod instead. Experiments with Being a guy for superior success, perhaps best of to a tree sap professional. Getting upon this rough cut log, you can't help but wonder if its social number is destined for a valiant night's glance. Bottoms to Okanier's parcel. Anyone's guess, really. They put effort in making these. Like, how can I not love them? How can I not love them? Where do these collectibles even go? Anyways, okay. And then I turn them in. Oh, actually, it's right. I would be turning them into Idolshire, wouldn't I? Let's see. Scrutiny. Yeah, fuck it. This is better than this. Up to less, but means I might not lose one. I did. Oh well. Might as well make the last two one of these. Aha! That's a maximum collectability. Ah, there it is. I just didn't see it. Return. And I still have one attempt left. Oh, it applies to all of them. That I didn't know. That's useful. So the more efficiently I can do that, the faster it can go. That's an interesting way of handling it. While I'm at it, let's go ahead and refresh our EXPs. Oh, right. We'll return to Telfada. You're the light mid-guard stormer, and I might keep you around. I can't bring you back as my mainstay for a while. But I do have this new one I want to use. So, let me just take care of a few things. Boop. Now, the Ventos mount. Mount. Ventos. It's beat by the, oh, it's Garuda's equivalent of the white unicorn, and it's the ability to create this magic steed from a nightmare offered by the Ixal. From a nightmare offered by the Ixal in sacrifice. It's a celestial, really? Yeah, that's not, it might have her music, so I'll add it. Favorites. And we'll pop it out for a moment, just to hear it. It's a great tune. I'll give you that. Yeah, keep forgetting to get rid of that. Hold on. Skill speed. I'll add that. Next time I need to increase my stuff a little for a small EXP boost. Then. Hey man, thanks so much. Hold on, where's Saucing? It's supposed to be with you. Yeah, he was busy. I think he was up to the challenge, yeah, but at least he had the good shit to send out along a super replacement. But that great Galuches. And if Tangle and talents I need to get us out of this mess. Few years I've been coming in and start to the hunting season. Dangerous, but it heads towards like several weeks ago. So I can keep a girl on the balloon bugs for the rest of the year. Oh, no, wait, just not 2 weeks of go 2 weeks of shark hunting, keep a girl on the balloon. Okay. And after long day of work, I like better than head to the and catch a few carp for hunter's supper. Oh, and someone's let the school of cavernous catfishes river, and they're running riot. It's right, they'll have gobbled up every fish in the river before the season's out. That's 6 months before it's too late. I've fixed the hunters to try to catch 6 months before it's too late. Good luck, sorry, really. Half of them don't even know which bit of the tackle to throw in the water. I mean, I need help me catch a few of these things, fishery invaders, and show these hunters how it's done. They are, five that works all in the future of our fish. Suburbs, devastates for sturdy, but the trick will hunt itself. Well, they can't show an empty stomach, is that right, city boy? Hold on. Sorry about that. Issue and yelling what's happening. I have to think the machine causing the issue. As I think the way of its heads again, I'm better saying about him. Not enough into the with them and leaving those nasty catfish selling media and draft the teeth around. You'll put my plan to practice stuff? That's it. To catch fish should still be upstream somewhere. There's no, so you should have opened to them sooner or later. I caught any of those pesky pescatarians yet, but, like, they'll know where to find them. I want some of those scripts, now that I have this. And I'm here and doing shit. I really fucking wish you could just fucking have these on all the time with every class. it's really dumb that you can't unlock the ability to do that with every class. Because then you could be fucking around grinding up mats off of killing enemies. Worst fucking way of getting math in this game, but it needs must. Needs must. Okay. Old world figs, old world fig. Fig seeds. Oh, these are just normal things. Oh, of long life and femininity. Now fruit was originally brought from homeland, though it was yet the Charlands. Okay, I guess these are just fucking rare finds. I'll go ahead and grab them. I happily take the extra EXP I got out of doing that. Muscles. Yes. I think. Actually, we're in for you, Professor. Oh, that's all of us. Let's get to this. Let's get to it. And I said, why didn't have the one no land god of flank? What? Why? This contraction muscles. You take the perimeter. As you know, if you can find 10 samples of titanium, have out, still be proof enough for a good load of ore underneath these trees. And action. Hanging back me. I need to run if I need to change my orders. Now that's me out. I need to appreciate it. He goes, actually, you know what? Good point. It's like, you know what? Actually, you are completely right. I should have somebody doing that. These things pop up fucking so quickly. There we go. Down we go. Alright, rarefied chocolate site. Good the video inheritance. It's an orthorhombic crystal system. Then we can't be friends. The widely spread of fool's gold, there are certain metals which trade sectune and fresh metal for this glorious hunk of iron and sulfur. An artist. Oh yeah, that worked out great. Holy shit. Might as well make both of this one, so at least I might have integrity after. There we go. Collect. Max powered Cussiite. Turn. Oh, okay. It is only just for the one thing. So you're really just best on getting a lot of the one you maxed out. So honestly, should be doing this. Anyways, I completely forgot to do this, and all of my fucking shit will benefit by me remembering to do this. There we go. Except fishing, because the fishing is built built in an incredibly stupid way where you can actually be too powerful to fish up, which is the dumbest, most asinine fucking thing I have ever heard of. It is pretty much guaranteed that an Omni Gather might be out of my reach just because of how annoying that is. But why the fuck is it? I'm like, oh, because I was going the exact wrong fucking way like a dumbass. Wow, wow. Boop, 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 boop. I love the Pokemon quests I've talked about. What the hell? Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm an unobservant idiot. How could I not have noticed? Anyways, I've talked about it a lot. Pokemon quests, lived and really great shit. Right now, this fun bit about how she's like one of the rare few Pokemon trainers who apparently knows how to cook, which is just, I'd say, what the fucking hell, but I know for a fact that there are a lot of people who are, in fact, outright proud of being grown adults who don't know how to cook and don't have an disability. Because, yes, that is an excuse you can have. Hell, I'd be honest here, if it wasn't for modern things, like, most times when it comes to more complicated stuff, it wasn't for the modern things, like being able to listen to a podcast while cooking or other such shit to keep, and maybe pull out a game console to sit there and cook, for long cook. It'd probably be a lot harder with my ADHD, and energy-wise, if it doesn't come out good, that's really demoralizing me, because the one thing that makes cooking work really, really worth it, time wise, is which it is. There's nothing technically wrong with eating cheese and crackers, theoretically. You know, eating something simple, you know, like that, fine, yeah, but like what I just described, that's an extremely simple meal. It was so good. It was just such a simple little improvement to a classic meal. It didn't take any more time to cook than normal. Potato soup, use milk instead of water. Then, when you're using the bread, cook it a little inside to flip early. That's it. That's literally the one to change. And then add cheese on top, and then put something on top of it to steam and cause the if it ain't that fish that has been going on about, make the cheese that you just sprinkled on top of it melts onto it. The absolute epics of England, and what have you. She claims have those horrors slow down no time flat. These shadow rescuers are in this out of house and home. They ain't native to this area, see. Headhunter decided to bring them in special when no one was looking, and set them free in the river. And you know why he did it? To make her twice bad trust in the river, so they the bugger had to hunt so far. Some fish are gonna scare a tin-formed racing bird. To put fairly on all the other roads, so fish would have been here all along, just ain't quick enough to escape them. Having to feel they proper gorging themselves like flying fish in Florida. That's been popping up in my YouTube feed. Shorts. This guy spear fishing. It's actually very entertaining. They need to head down the river. Most of them are held up in Antia and the base in the 100 shows. And if you're someone who's not a fan of hunting and fishing, killing animals and such for food, these things are literally destroying the environment and oftentimes killing themselves via overeating. Lionfish in Florida. The environment is not made to handle them, and most of the environment doesn't know how to handle them as predators or prey. Their spines make it so most things can't eat them. And the few things that can find a way to do it still have to navigate the spine. And these things will literally just sit there and gorge themselves. I watched this guy spear one of these fish and then spear another one right next to it without even fucking caring, because it is so unconcerned about danger in this environment. So it is for the best of everything they're taken care of. What's the best? Vic, that's the most trouble. You sure I'll tell you I catch them. I'll take care of the rest. I got a pretty big one, should be enough to eat snacks. Eat them around now. I'm sure she'll find them use for them. Alright. Hold on. There. Oh no. That spot I was in was just bad for a camera angle. I was having trouble seeing what's in there. But yeah, honestly. But yeah, like, those fish are bad for everything, including themselves. And it is kind of, fascinating to watch someone go about hunting them, especially with a spear gun and everything underwater. Hell, if you're against humans eating them, I see them occasionally feed one to an eel. They can handle it as long as they eat it from the right angle. It's just hard to do that when the fucker's still alive. Damn it. I hadn't noticed it right out. I was just too busy talking. Anyways, it's like you don't even need a fishing license to fish these things. That's how bad they are. And it's an interesting, just interaction with nature. And all. If you don't really watch those videos, I don't normally. It just pops in the feed because the feed likes showing random shit. Sometimes I have to go no repeatedly to get something to disappear for a while. I hate those videos with random crap going on the side of it. Durian release. Honestly, I think the best time for me to go about trying to hunt down fish and such off my list is during those times when I have a few weeks left after I've done with all the big content and I'm just waiting for my sub to run out. Probably the best time to just run to every fishing hole and work my way through all the relatively mundane ones and then so on and so forth until I feel like I've gone 99% of the fish and then come on. Anyway, yeah, I can't completely derail from what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's just kind of funny because like the King character's got a very modicum ability to cook, which of course means everybody's swarming her for food. Dawn's Pokemon, nearby kids at the place she's currently staying at. Fish got to get to eat. Like, this is where it is. It should be here. But there's something very wrong. See, now I'm paranoid. Am I in the right spot? Oh. Okay, I am. I was like, am I in the right spot? I'd say worriedly, and then I catch the thing I'm after. Bow, 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 bow. I feel like I need to play some Pokemon. It's not a major thing. I might do a quick Pokemon game before I start Fallout. I say quick, but I'm like, I'm going to do a specialist challenge. You know what? One more fish, whatever it is. Then we're leaving, and I'm going back to do the line. Or no, maybe, I don't fucking know. That's gonna require more time. No, what? I guess I'm not doing good enough here. Huh. It must just not be powerful enough. Oh my god, you know what? I completely forgot to lift the weight. Oh my fucking god, it's almost time for the... God, how distracted do I easily get? Oh, you... Fuck me. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why am I doing these things here? I forgot to set the counter. Hey, I caught a Shadow Whisker. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, folks. How could I frickin' forget? Damn it. The multitasking's getting to me. Oh, wow, that's... Ugh, ugh. Ah, I got it in time. My rhythm is thrown off while trying to do this. Oh, I got it. Yay. We're gonna... Okay, we're... Right, and toss. Ooh. Oof. 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 Oh. No, we're pausing. I've got 30 seconds left on the timer. I'm taking a short pause. Taking a short pause. Ow. 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 Okay, sorry, my arm began to have a little bit of cramp while I was doing the pull. Give it. Nope. We'll just have to wait it out. I'll count for it with the whatever it is the last wheel spin. God, is it already this time? Man, it blew past me. I thought I'd have at least do one combat thing today. Okay, while we wait, it feels a little out of spirit, especially since I honestly owe you guys a little bit longer. There, an extra minute. That's on me for clicking the wrong thing. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Timer's off again. Sorry, folks. I was fifth. Oh. Yep. Time for the wheel spin. Let's spin that wheel, and I'm just gonna take a short break because my arm feels like it's whatever happens. If it's another weight lift, another weight lift, ain't it? Yep. Okay. I gave you guys about an extra 3 minutes on the thing, a minute on the thing. So I'm just gonna add 3. And we'll start again as soon as my arm stops feeling like it's going to tear out of my own skin. I mean, I'm not going to fucking outright try to injure myself just for a little challenge like this, okay? Okay. So, anyways, I've literally collected it before I know. Here. Oh. Should I? You know what? Sure. Honestly, picking these up is great for this shit. We'll get this, fly back. Especially because I've already got this open, I might as well go do it. Okay. Verified dark chestnut. And among chestnuts, predestined for the summit of a some tart. Ah, yes. Truly. And verified dark chestnut, rather than. What do you expect my vigorous get defenseless chestnut tree? You monster. I love lines like that, especially. Those are always fun. Let's not. Let's try to max this out. It doesn't really matter if we're bringing anything different. Alright. And timer's back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, that hurts. Not physically, but spiritually. I don't even know why I'm counting, and it's not like it. My eventually goal is to work myself up enough, both on here and off. The time on this weight will go up to 5 minutes, which, yeah, I switched hands. Usually I do this. I do not count it from your time usually if I need to fix, like, the pin caps. That looks like it's very much not in the right direction. God damn it. Fucking. There we go. I'm moving mostly in the right direction. And I'll worry about fixing it later. What I usually do when I lift these things, if I'm not like, oh shit, I forgot that day, then what I do is stop and just lift for 50 in a row. But it's not on these. It's the heavier setup one that goes for 11. Yeah, if I move this to 5, get that to 11. I'm going to ignore that. I need to finish the thing and I'm running out of room anyways. Things off. It's not so much this time because of the pain, but more because there is literally no way I can reorientate myself easily while trying to micromanage this. Oh shit. Okay. Literally right underneath me. Great. So I need 10 of them. Keyboard controls. Throwing the mouse ain't working. Shit. It is. Timelet's almost done. entirely through one instead of. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's a real challenge to try to play the game and do that at the same time. I'm sorry I forgot the first one, but yeah, you got it for longer than I. Ooh. I hate how far apart these things are. This is literally, and this is why you should never, ever do crafters until you can fly around the areas you need to, or rather, until you fly around the area to get these things. It's too fucking far apart. Oh, I forgot I have these things that boost collectibles. That's aimed on, which also, when gathering collectibles at level 25? Oh, shit. That's right, it originally isn't for collectibles. Then the next is, finding the hidden spot, well, This is why I haven't used any of this shit. Next gathering attempt by 1. 7, 10. What? No, that should have equaled. I feel like I got gypped on one of those. Damn. I almost got all what I needed. What a fucking shame. Mineral deposit, give me your things. Mineral deposit. Fuck. Here we go. I guess I just whipped the first action of this anyways. And in exchange, I gain an action that lets me force fucking hiddens to give me what I want. Excellent. Legit. Fucking invaluable. I wasn't suspecting such an ability. Wild onions. What I want. Wild onions. Cyclops onion. These are, if I need these for cooking, I will fucking hunt for them for cooking. Otherwise, hey, excuse me, I gotta punch a chocobo to death. Shit. But and you need to die, and you need to die quick, so I don't die. I'm basically. Oh, ooh, that was a close one. That was legit very fucking close. I wonder if there's I could have sworn I saw a Moogle and was like, what the fuck? Okay, game, just let me. There we go. Stock of the Raimi. Stock to the item about the thin thread, which I think I need that for some stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few pieces. I mean, I'm also grabbing these to knock these off the list because I'm literally right here and I might as fucking well. Hidden or not. Plus, it wouldn't have added much. I don't exactly. Water cordial. I need to get around to getting the stuff together to make the next level of cordial. Yeah, that'll probably be good for weaving, so I want that. I will fly back to beat the shit out of some wild chocobos once I get the last of this. Come on, bud. Boop, boop. Well, at least this will give me lots of Raimi socks. I'd much prefer one of the hidden ones, damn it. At least once I get that, I will never have to worry about a hidden thing in an area again. If I need it, I can just force it and get it. There we go. Yes, fucking finally. Yeah, there was no way I wasn't getting all that done. Oh, wait, why am I flying towards that? Okay, we'll turn the fish in first since they're right here. How's the shadow with that gun? Yeah, we're taking the middle, throws them on the side of the water, but you know to look backwards, right? Large for short fish. Wow, you did. I know I could count on you. You know, saw everything, did I? Did the you chose house, you set your line, the flick of the wrist. Excellent. Now they see it fun, you can leave the rest of us. Come back to its old self in no time. I'm gonna turn this over. How about I customize like fascinating fish stories? How about you, Cinny boy? Excited tales of angling and invention to our good friend Harold? Oh yeah, I got the story, but yeah. Granddad was but a boy. He met with his traveling trader far east to flog his wares. Among the munching stock with a bucket of wiggling red worms seemed to glow with heat. He asked him what they were all about. Once my son had said, or some such as to make no difference. They come from the fish folk who's on bait. They'll lie and they're off on a volcano and they'll pull up fish like what you've never seen. Damn, fishing to pull them up. When you come up crispy. Many are back in the east who risk life and then make a difference. We call them the famous hellfishers. So my great granddad was told. And could there be what's that living law? There are. I want to catch one. Some of these might know. I can't say I ever heard of them. Maybe that's only why I haven't already got a hold of them. Oh, well, the world, right? What it's a reminder that you're in a fantasy setting. Drop a steel line into its steel melts in magma. And realistically, even if it didn't, your fishing rod would burn if it wasn't also made. And if it was made of this unmeltable steel, it would burn you. Not to mention, you know, just being near it. Of course, we know this fantasy setting where you can literally stand on lava without being incinerated. Oh my god, I'm just reminded of the shot I saw of a short someone poking around Elden Ring and discovering that if you block to a certain, that apparently lava attacks you from a certain direction, and if you block from that direction, you'll be fine. Fucking hilarious. Oh, I got you finding the 10 chunks of ore. Can you find them? I got you 10 chunks of ore right fucking here. Ha! You've earned rather than you paid today, Professor. Oh, the lieutenant here was mining. Let's come through with a little more than a scratch on him. Hell the count. Let's make it. Steve's gonna clear the road and we're off on his lonesome. Believe it fits. Man's never been beaten by monsters of men, and so it's very sparse. He can know himself just fine. Me on a bloody leash then. I haven't been monsters either. If that holster for 10 name days, I'll sink on it before I let you off your leash now. But like fairy tale, it's just too young action. And you, Captain. And you, Captain. Oh, no more. They'll not come again for a time. Yeah, so let's go back to Ishgard. It's like, I've never been beaten by a monster before. Yes, because you've barely done this. Muscles has been doing this for longer than you might have been alive. And still hasn't been beaten. There's a world of difference. Alright, before we go anywhere here. And collect our rewards. Let's turn in some shit to get some script. Someone in here is someone I turn in shit to for collectibles. I think. I don't know. I never did this. Oh, Rowena's got a thing. To turn in. Yeah. How the hell do I turn these in? Idleshire 5.7, 6.7. Ah, there we go. I see the name. Not where I thought you would be. Fuck you, fine. I guess I'm not qualified in Mordona yet. If it turns out I can't turn these in anyways, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, thank God. Am I only supposed to bring certain ones in? Oh, okay, never mind. There we go. Oh, and it even gives me fucking experience. Holy shit. I hadn't even realized it gives me a shit ton of experience. I will take that. And I got a shit ton of gatherer scripts from doing that. And leveled up. Yeah, holy shit, this is a fantastic way to get this shit up. Alright, well, I have a script exchange. Regional folklore, high portals, commercial survivor. Ah, this is where I get these. Excellent. I don't need them, but right now, but they're excellent. Pretty high. Fishing rod rack. Their display. Neither one of those really appeals to me, but well, I know where I can get magma worms. So I can exchange these for materials and bait. Okay, it's all good to know. What the hell is this white script? No, if you have any white, it's a white gather script. So should be off you. Oh, okay. White gathers and so on is the previous stuff, and then it switches up to a new stuff. And okay, honestly, worth it for the level up, for a new method of leveling up. Honestly, and with that, I cleared out all that shit out of my inventory. First off, let's turn the mission into these clamped out boys. I greatly enjoy things in fiction when you have two genius characters but of different styles of genius butting heads academically. That's what the Pokemon quest I'm talking about here, by the way. See the help trying to see if I think pretty inspired if I say myself. One of them's a hold on. A genius of instinctual move understanding. There's a genius of methodological and scientific calculation with becomes some moves and Pokemon stuff. One's got all the book smarts, the other's got, well, aside from street smarts, also just instinctual understanding and ability to work with Pokemon to do things without those advanced mathematical calculations. For instance, teaching Pokemon how to turn Absorb into Flash. For the instinctual girl, 15 minutes just doing it. The other one, 50 years. Or not 50 years, 50 computers all hooked up together, calculating for years straight just to recreate the same effect. Because it's purely human understanding of how the move works being gone here, not the Pokemon's understanding how it works being taken account with. Hey, whatever that part. Hey, can you try? Hey, why don't you just wiggle with the energy until it starts to get brighter? Then we just repeat that until we get that more under control. Then we get the Cyclops onions. I'm growing on wild and remedy in 4 months. Not that I don't really get better when you need pure calculative and help. It is really good. And if you need understanding of moves that the other person can't get through through instinctual understanding. Like instinctual understanding is good, but if you don't have anything to work off of, it's a lot worse. Why the normal type sucks so much for her. Weird. Dead health. I think so. I should try growing them in our test plot right away. A test plot, you say? That's right, miss. Before we grow something else, we need to make sure that won't be dripped into other crops. It's warrants to its sustainability. If you don't think ahead, more liable to damage the environment, and that will leave us with nothing. Pioneers will see at once bold and cautious, a delicate balancing act. Anyways, for Rock Signal. I'm back this year on the mountains to the Confederacy at today's Right Plaza, Hyrule. Glad tidings, Hyrule. I'm really taken by my first draft and thought my citizen race the Raven. Nice to worry, I'll make sure those old names, locations, and outposts are all we can. Well, have such details known to all and sundry. But other than this, there's no much to thanks to Judy, one humble moderness. As long as this fun top playing close the article. Yeah, I couldn't installed. Well, it practically is. Only I can write practically. The statement would lose something for it. Something for it. As for our initial await a word from Basil. Over to the next task. Through Whisper. Pants it is. Wyvern Colettes. Alright, well that just means I need to make the boots off the green. I love that. I love that. Look at the Pioneer. Mojo Moetz has received word of another task from Basil. Yeah, I'll just grab the boots off the other one. I mean, I might make these. I have a flavor in skin leather for some fucking reason. But when you come by, make that's another test for you. You know, I won't be coming from now on. While you go about your gathering, I'm fine to some gathering around. Permission here in Holy See. I will repair for you afterwards, so be sure to remember all these details. Now, off you go to Cloud Top. What am I doing? Actually, this one's the easiest since I'm coming from this angle. I'll get that one, and then get the other one, and probably go to Camp Cloud Top and talk to the guy first. I try to knock these out. I got lost. I got turned around and lost, and I'm a dingus. So that's not me being bored. It's me being overwhelmed with I kind of want to do, but I also really into who I am, and I like. That's what's right. Please with you that. Please what we did today, and that thanks to you, Ho. Thanks so do. So I'm like fuck off instead. Never understand the place and that. Oh, I've got some. Oh, I've got some. I have no idea why I was doing that. I just did. It happened. Also, I will try to look up that video and do that. That might be what we open with this. Alright, wait, hold on. Everyone's training. That's training. It's not something I super do, but it's there. Squadron mission, squadron mission. So, I need more. What do I think I need more? I'm gonna have gatherers up again in no time. I fucking love that these two types of things stack. That's a great recipe for EXP game. Let's see. I want 10 of these. The fucking teleport pose and just glide around the fucking area. It's funny to me. Huh. Where did that thing go? I had a new Pokemon coin cost I grabbed because hey, I realized I don't have anything to work at like a D2 on the rare occasions when I want one. Now I need something to be a D3. If the toast of the guild, I read all about your recent exploits in the Raven. You have been away only a short while, and already you have achieved so much. Oh, embellish, I suppose that is some way of Mojo's version. He's all seem well with you. I'm glad now. Something else you wish to talk about? Cover crops writing, slow on the side, that's difficult order to fill. But this shroud vetch would be best suited, even though it's not entirely ideal. No, he must be across the Highland Strain to pay to what Basil needs. Now, rather than crossing straight to the seek the council of specialists, that is, an initiated native versus local flora. To him, this bundle of shroud vetch, he would be able to provide you with a name of a suitable match. That's where you might find such an individual. I'd say Mojo will be the best person to ask. So, people, after all. Alrighty. Yeah, now we're going to go and end it early. It's only 7 minutes left, and just in case we get a cutscene or something, like we did before. Anyways, HighPriest, I will see you all next time.